mi toki inli lon sitelen tawa ni li ki tawa sina la yes, apologies for the English. Basically what I'm going to do is share and break down my idea of the song that I had that I wrote in Toki Pona around 2.5 years ago. So as you can tell, this video is very overdue. I'll just get started. Just a note, I'm changing some of the lines a little bit to reflect more modern Toki Pona usage, but some of the stuff might still be a tiny bit archaic. Just don't judge, please, don't mind it. Again, 2.5 years old. I'll put a time below if you want to just skip straight to the entire song concept. So I'll just do a little bit on the history of the song first. So I was just walking home one day. I had the song idea in my head, you know, Clockwork Love or something, and I thought, that's a cool title-ish, you know, I'll just... And I started making the chorus for the song, but I started realizing, well, it would sound so much cuter in Toki Pona because it was a little bit dark, and dark things just naturally sound really cutesy, really cutesy in Toki Pona. I also had a music video idea of this sort of a claymation robot female in this house doing lots of, you know, housework and chores. Kind of opens up on a new day, and maybe the husband robot has just gone off to work or something. And the lady is singing, and I was thinking that this would be in Vocaloid or Utau, and that'll just make it extra cute and on point. So I will try to sing a little bit like that, I guess, but just don't mind it. Just think of the tune, please, and the concept. So here is the idea for the first part. So let's go. Mi wan taso mi hantu sina olon poka itori mo si pona mi ilo ala tempo se mela sina lon tempo alela mi awen don si elo hilo ni mi li lon tomo ni kiwen hilo ala and just kind of sort of maybe like that last line can be sort of more slow, more staggered or awkward. And it's a kind of a bridge into the chorus, and that's the starting. It's basically, you know, the starting line, mi wan taso mi yantu. I'm married, but I'm two people. I'm one. I'm singular, but I'm two people. It can have a few different meanings, and it's it can be kind of spun as, you know, I'm married, but I feel alone, or I'm married, woohoo, you know, I share my life with this person. So there's a bit of ambiguity in there. Sina olon poka. The original line for this was Sina en mio poka, but of course the lon poka thing changed a bit, and there was another line for the original which was Sina o poka mi, which you could change to Sina olon poka mi, or something similar if you want to get a different rhyme in there. And you know, it's just continuing along. You know, we have so much fun together. I'm not a robot or robotic and weird. It's just kind of weird. It's meant to be kind of off, and it's I guess kind of the start of something's a little bit weird in the song, and you slowly get around to that in the music video as well. There's this essentially housewife robot who's going around doing the chores in the house, and maybe, you know, dusting a lovely picture of her and her husband at a park, and some other things. Tempo se me la sina lon. You know, when will you return? When will you be back? You know, tempo alela mi awen. You know, I'm waiting here. You know, in this, in my robotic body, in this metal house, because of course, if you're having robots, you may as well have the kind of world where, you know, a bit more of a mechanical world, and it also helps, I guess, make the whole situation feel very stuck with the whole kiwin factor coming in there. So, and then again the bridge, mi ilo ala, meant to be kind of awkward, and start bridging into the next part, which is starting to sound a little bit like something's wrong, and that's the chorus. And now I'll sing it, because I've been blabbing for so long. Okay. Olin nili no hanu same mi pilin wawa e ni iyo mute li ala tawa mi taso sina lon pokala mi yo e wawa. It's a bit hard for me to get the last bit right because it's meant to be really on point. Something like that. But yeah, and oh, this love is, this love is clockwork, like clockwork, isn't it? It's very robotic kind of relationship, and wake up, do this, do that, load at the house, and partner comes back, and wake up, do things the next day. I think it could work. It might not some of you, but a juxtaposition me peeling wawa eni I omoteli ala tawami. I strongly feel that everything is nothing to me. It's like a strong apathy, but strength in a sense almost contradicts that apathy. So, which one is it? And it's just kind of I don't know. It's strange. It might be a clash to some of you, but I think it kind of works. I wrote this 2.5 years ago as well, so again, no judging here, please. Okay, that part is basically when I didn't write the entire thing originally in Toki Pona. Again, the chorus was partly in English, and then I did the rest of Toki Pona original. So this part was a bit like it's nothing out of me, but take the key. I have the power when you're with me, and that's kind of referring to winding up. Winding her up, keeping her going, this husband that comes home every day, and she's the only thing that makes her world kind of livable, which is at the same time very sad, feeling worthless without her partner, because there's nothing in her life worth living at the moment. It's just making him happy, just doing these robotic things day after day, keeping the house in order, and it's a very sad existence, and that is recognized in this on part of the singer in the song to an extent. But, trying to express that in a way that, oh, no, it's okay, and, yeah. So, just continuing, blah. What? You keep looking at me really. Okay, so, just continuing, and a semeli kama, that kind of ends it off, and, what's about to happen, what's going to happen, where is this going to lead? Then you come into the, next part. Mi pali lon tomo sina kamalon tempo sin hituli mosi ponakin mi ike anam tempo hale la sina lonin sa pilin mi pona mi tu o osona ni holin mi pona miyan and so this is the last part, and particularly the last part is going to be extra. I was thinking in the music video and in the music itself, things are going to start to get cracked up, and there's going to be some signs that on the inside this robot lady is starting to crack and is starting to get a little bit crazy, like, oh no, it's happening every day. It's like not okay with where things are at, and not feeling like they are a person. Miyan ala, I'm not even treated like a person in many respects, perhaps by this husband that she's so attached to. And I'll just go through the rest of that, but again. Mi pale lo tomo sina kamalon tinposin, that's kind of the monotonous repetitiveness, I'm doing the housework and you'll come again later on and just waiting out for you. Mi tuli musi ponakin, we're going to have so much fun when you're here. Mi ike ala. Not sure what I was thinking when I wrote that, kind of like, I'm not a bad person, or, oh no, sorry, kind of more along the lines of I don't feel bad, The next part, tempo ale la sina lon insa piling mi pona. You were forever in, my good thoughts. I guess that kind of literally translates to, I think in the other English version I said, all the time I think of you, and they're all good thoughts when I do. I tried to do it in a more English Rami version. I'll put a link to all this down in the description, by the way. Mi tu o sona ni olin lipona, or also olin ni lipona. That's the other option, olin mi lipona. And, honestly, I didn't know what to write for that particular line. I was stuck on that line for so long, so I just kind of left it at that, even though it seems a little bit short and I had to drag it out with the tune a bit much, but I just kind of left it at that because I couldn't think of anything else to put in there. I wanted that kind of idea that, it's love, so it must be good, and all of these ideas that don't add up when you're looking at how you're living your life. And in the song, again, coming back to that miyan ala things are starting to crack, and in the music video I think there'd be some static coming in and some distortions, and I was thinking making it really morbid in this scene where she's going crazy. I never had all of the music video idea fleshed out fully in my head, but part of this would be, the colours are getting almost inverted at times and she's just going nuts, and almost like, I guess, a Doki Doki Literature Club scenario, but mixed with a really bad acid trip, and she's just, well, yeah, she's just going insane basically from all the monotony. And then the chorus happens again, you know, olin blah 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 blah, and then Toki Pona, you know, what is good? What is goodness? What am I even doing? So that's the kind of sentiment I wanted to put forth. And then there's going to be like a kind of almost a break where it's nearly silent, and then it's going to come to a bit of a strings section. And just at the end of that chorus, or just during the end of the line, she would have tripped up on a power plug or something like that and started you know, electricity buzzing around, and she would start a house fire. Which I guess this works with Metal House, but I didn't work out all the logistics, but you can figure it out somehow, okay? And so the house is on fire. All of these technological things are just getting melted, and she's kind of, she's tripped up, you know, she's not getting up. She's on it, and lots of the things that perhaps at the start of the song would have been, you know, burning up, you know, the picture of her and the husband, and all these little symbolic things. You could probably think of stuff yourself and put things in there if you wanted. But then the strings will come in as kind of just almost, you know, opposite of what's been going on, but it's almost orchestral sing with a string section. And it would be, I haven't figured out a tune for this part because it's not really meant to have a very definitive tune, and it's meant to kind of jump all over the place and be very, you know, syllable, 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 and they all run into each other, or, you know, they're all just broken up either way. Da, 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 da. And that's because of a very specific part of the text, and I'll just get onto that soon. But you know, something like mi se na na se me li ka ma o li li lo la mi sa ma me, and at last me, I didn't do very well the time, but at the very last me would have like a me kind of a quality that it's been cut off and it's not ended on a happy note, and the whole song would probably just kind of stop at that point. And I'll explain the lyrics in a bit, but on this, go away mosquito, on the in the video there would be her maybe kind of like dying, reaching out, like hand to the wall and scratching the olin Pona for one tasso, and he just to convey that sense of aloneness again, and that confinement within herself and her relationship that she's not okay with. And then so I'll explain these lyrics now, because I've just done something with the and the la, which is pretty obvious if you think about la ala, and it's good to read them, and it will be broken up into syllables, so it could be as ambiguous as possible. And mi sina ala seme li kama olin li ilo ala mi sama mi. That's one way of reading it, you know. I am not you. What's gonna happen? Love isn't robotic or clockwork or whatever. I am just as myself. You know, and that's kind of one way of reading it, of a revelation, the good revelation, you know, what's going to happen now, I've realized that this is just not the way to live, I am myself, love isn't meant to be this way that it's been throughout the song, etc. Then there's the other version, which of course you use as an emphasizer of anything before it, and this would be better in a version if you kind of stretch the syllables into each other a bit more and make them more distorted maybe. But you know, mi sina la semeli kama olin li ilo la mi sama, and then mi one tasso, the cut off bit, and that's, you know, if I am you, or if I'm, you know, kind of like you, as you, or sorry, if I am yours, this is kind of what I was going for, I think, as well. You know, if I'm yours, or if I'm you, as you, etc. Then what's going to happen? If love is so robotic, then I am just like that. You know, I'm the same. I'm doing that same, and I'm alone. You know, I'm just a cog and alone, etc. So that's really the reverse side that the whole song has just been talking about. You know, I'm so attached to you. What the hell's up with that? What's going to happen? This love is just going on and just repeating, and is it even love at that point? And I'm buying into that. I'm the same as that. I'm practically a robot because of this love and what has turned me into, and I'm alone in that feeling alone because of that. So that is the whole song, and I will briefly sing the entire thing all the way through just to give you a general idea. Again, I'm preferring this to be on kind of Vocaloid or towel, and it's late at night, and I need some water. Mi wanta so mi antu sina olon poka mi tuli mo si pona mi ilo anda tempo se bela sina non tempo alela mi hawen lon si yelo hilon ni mi lilon tomoni kiwen mi hilo hala ha 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 olin ni li no anu salmen mi pilin wawa he ni hio mute mi ala tawa mi taso sina non poca la mio e wawa se me di kama mi pari lom tomo sina kama lon tempo sin mi tuli mo si pona ki mi ike ada tempo hale ma sina non itza pilit mi pona mi tu o sona e ni holi mi pona mi an ala ha 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 oli ni li no anu se me mi pilit wawa he ni o mute ni ala tawa mi taso sina non poca la mio he wawa se me li pona something like mi si na la se me li ka ma o li i lo la mi so mo mi. So that's the basic idea. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sina kutela, sina kona mute tami. If you want to use this music idea, please feel free. Please also tell me because, and credit me hopefully, but please also tell me because I would love to hear it if someone did do this. I have tried to use Octao and Vocaloid vaguely, but not really been that successful. So I've not really had the time in general. But if there is anyone out there who does want to pick up this project, feel free to. Thank you very much for watching. Mitawa! Toki, mitoki mitoki inli. Toki, mitoki inle. And you know, you know, alone at the house, and partner comes back and wake up, do thing the next day, and I'm not talking about you, hon. Okay. What? I'm not talking about you at all, hon. Okay, another thing to stress, this has nothing to do with my relationship right now. I was just thinking of a cute song idea, alright? Gosh. Taso sina lon poca la mio he Taso sina lon poca. I'll have a put. You know, it's love, so it must be good, and all of these ideas that don't add up when you're looking at how you're living your life. And in the song, go. This sounds, yeah. What? You keep looking at me like this is about our relationship. Whatever. Why are you still sitting there? Mi, si, na, la. Okay, I'll try again. If love is such robotic. Oh my gosh, English. Toki inili, ikka, mutta.